welcome back to my channel. It's your favorite manifesting cousin, Neira, and I am here with a Manifestation Monday on YouTube. You know, if you've been following me, I typically put out Manifestation Monday emails, but I've decided to take this over to the YouTube channel, and I would like to talk a little bit about my manifestation magic that I had during Mardi Gras season. And today we're going to be talking about magnetism. I feel like magnetism is the key to manifesting, more than affirmations, more than using tools like crystals and sage and all that other stuff. Listen, magnetism is your key to manifesting more in your life, and it's all about how you feel energetically. It's about the level of operation of your magnetic baseline. I believe the magnetic baseline is how you feel on a day-to-day basis. It's like at your base level, how are you operating through the day? And it's not just about saying things like, oh, I'm so happy and grateful, and it's about how you literally feel on the inside. Let me tell you something. I have been studying manifestation, studying myself for sure at this point, well over 10 years. I love being an observer of self. And so I'm always monitoring how I feel on a base level. And for the most part, it's good. Like, shit is not always great in my life, if I'm gonna be completely honest. It's not. There are so many things that could be better, so many things sometimes that I wish I could change, but overall I feel like I operate at a base level of just gratefulness, of joy, and I understand that choosing joy is a choice, choosing peace is a choice, choosing gratitude is a choice, and every morning I choose to wake up and feel good about my day regardless of what's going on or what the day may bring. And so let me tell you guys about Mardi Gras. I don't know if you watched my last video, but if you haven't, you should give it a look. We face all kinds of twists and turns, especially on Mardi Gras Day. We definitely ride along with them.
Yeah, this the niggerish shit I ever seen in my life.
All I know is for them to have all of those exits closed coming up here without like letting anybody know.
What's funny is they gotta let us out. Because
where we gonna go? If you're from New Orleans, you know that the roads were backed up, the weather was up and down, parades were getting canceled, routes were getting shifted, and I believe just this past Sunday, they had like a Mardi Gras 2.0 because there were some parades that did not get to run on Mardi Gras Day. But I was committed to this Mardi Gras season having the best Mardi Gras season ever. This season I was not gonna have my kids with me on Mardi Gras Day, so I had already started putting out the intention before Mardi Gras even got here that it was gonna be lovely. Last Mardi Gras we had a blast. My friend Lauren, her mom lives on the parade route on St. Charles, and so last year we had such a great time on Mardi Gras. We were still amped up from the energy of last year, bringing it into this year. And so I had already been putting out the good energy, the good gree that we were gonna have a wonderful Mardi Gras season this year, and that's exactly what happened. So let me back up a little bit. As you guys know, or maybe you know, maybe you don't know, Mardi Gras season starts well, this year it started on January 6th. That was King's Day. And from January 6th all the way up until March 4th is considered the Mardi Gras holiday here in New Orleans and the surrounding areas. And so about a couple of weeks before Mardi Gras Day is when the season is really in full effect, when parades are flowing and everything is going. And so the last weekend that the kids came over and visited me, I had them and we went to the Freret Street Parade. And I've got some video footage I'll add in. But while we were at the Freret Street Parade, it was so fun. It was so lively, and I could not wait. I was already in my spot of where I was gonna be on Mardi Gras Day. But this happened like 2 weeks before Mardi Gras. That particular parade we were excited to go to because the Femme Fatale parade was supposed to be the next day, and my best friend Delisa rides in it, and unfortunately it got canceled due to the weather. And I was like, dang, you know, if it's gonna be canceled, then we might as well just go and parade on this Saturday to the Freret Street Parade, and we'll go out there and we'll have a good time. So me and the kids, my friend and her son and her husband, were all out there putting that good energy out, just having a blast, enjoying the fact that even though our parade plans for that Sunday were canceled, we were gonna seize the day and enjoy that day. And so we did that, had a great time, and fast fast forward till we get to Deep Gras. And so Deep Gras is literally days before Mardi Gras Day, where it's just parade back to back, back to back. You know how people are like, plane, drink, another drink, bar, another bar. It's back to back like that rotation. So I had gone to the Luling Parade, which is like an area where I grew up. Me and my friend Monique, we went to the Luling Parade, met up with some of our other friends, and we were already having a ball that day. I was helping her with her kids, helping my friend Joe with her kids, and it was just lovely. We were learning the Weta fans that dance. We had such a great time, and so we were already putting out great energy. I knew the night before that it was gonna be a crazy day because we had decided we were going to Endymion later that night too. And so I had already had all of my things mapped out the day before, and then we go to the Luling Parade. We have a great time. I knew I was gonna have a couple of hours between that and getting ready for Endymion, so I came back home, let my dog out, changed, freshened up a bit, went and got my friend Monique, and we were just rolling, you know. On the way to Endymion though, we parked. And as we were parking, you know, it took us about 30 minutes to park. It didn't, like, there are certain things that happen during Mardi Gras that you have to just already be mentally prepared for. Parking is gonna be a hassle at times. Traffic is gonna be a hassle at times, you know, but it's like you have to already go with the intention of having a good time and knowing that there are gonna be all these other factors that could play a part in shifting how you feel about it, and you can either choose to be shifted or you can stay focused where you feel you need to be focused. And so, or you can keep your focus on the intention that you already set. So we didn't allow the traffic to get on our nerves. We didn't allow the parking situation to get on our nerves. And as we're walking, Monique and I are just having a conversation about the importance of community and how Mardi Gras brings the city of New Orleans together so beautifully. People are kind and they're laughing, and if you have your kids on the parade route, other people are watching out for your kids. You're watching out for other people's kids. You share food, you share drinks, and it's just such a beautiful experience. And so she and I are just joking and talking about how beautiful of a time we had at the Luling Parade earlier, you know, just the essence of the city, the beautifulness. And as we're walking on the parade route, we get stopped, y'all. You wouldn't believe, we get stopped by a stranger, and you know, we're just like, oh, hey, how you doing? And he's like, hey, y'all want some crawfish?
Are y'all making way to the parade, or are y'all just chilling, having fun?
No, I don't. I mean, I would like to, but there's so many crawfish to eat.
Priorities, right?
That just proves my point of like putting your energy out there and you receive something back to you. And we were just talking about that. So that's really cool. And then on Mardi Gras Day, listen, if you have been to Mardi Gras and you are going to the Zulu Parade, you know the goal is to catch their signature throw, which is a coconut. Y'all, when I tell you, my homegirl Lauren, let me tell you, Lauren is a professional parader. Lauren is like, listen, if you catch a coconut, you gotta put it on you so they can see that you already caught one. And that's how you get more. I already knew in my mind I was going there to get coconuts, all right? I had put the intention out, I'm going to catch a few coconuts, whatever. Baby, I caught one, I tied it on my bag, and then it was just like they kept throwing them to me.
Coconuts online. Coconuts is Zulu.
My homeboy was like, how you keep on catching all these coconuts? It was just beautiful. And yeah, that was my Mardi Gras magic. I caught 6 coconuts. It was an amazing time. And it just reminds me of how we have to go through life every day already setting the intention and having our baseline ready to receive whatever the goodness is that God has for us, that life has for us as we go throughout the day. And I want to give some tips, and I've kind of given the tips, you know, in telling the story, but I would like to give some tips on how you work on increasing your level of magnetism. So the first thing is, like I mentioned earlier, you want to put an intention out there. You want to wake up every day with the intention of, I want to see how good the day can get. I want to see all of the favor that can unfold in front of me. I want to see all of the greatness. When you wake up in the morning, the first thing I try to do is say, God, thank you for waking me up, number one. And so I just put those good feelings into my morning. Sometimes that looks like me listening to praise and worship. Sometimes that looks like me listening to trap music. Sometimes that looks like me meditating. Sometimes that looks like me reading my Bible. Sometimes it looks like me getting on the phone with my homegirl and telling them about the crazy dream that I had the night before. But I do all of these little things to kind of get me up and ready for the day, like before I even leave out of here. And so I do my facial routine, and I put good intention whenever I'm putting on my moisturizer. I put the good intention on whenever I'm feeling the warm water, and I just bask in the feeling of gratefulness, because there are people that don't have warm water. I know we don't think about this all the time, but you know, if you've ever been in a position where you had to get your lights cut off or you had your gas cut off or whatever, and I can say that because I've been there, like, you are so grateful for the little things. And so I just put that intention into my day, and I choose to want to squeeze all of the goodness out of the day. I take my vitamins in the morning. I'm doing a much better job at that now that I'm getting a little older, but I like to take my vitamins in the morning. So yeah, the first thing, and it's not like making this large declaration to the world, you just want to wake up knowing, today I want to feel how good it can get. Show me how good it can get. Show me how amazing the day can bring. Show me something, let something lucky happen to me today. Let something unexpected and great happen to me today. I'm always looking for that to happen. That is my intention every day. Number two is you want to stay in the feeling of joy and gratitude. So look for the joy in the day. Y'all, when I tell y'all I am silly, I'm sure if you've been following me on social media, if you know me in real life, y'all know I am looking for the funny in everything. I'm looking for the funniest thing to happen in the most serious situations. I'm waiting for somebody to fart. I'm waiting for somebody to trip. I'm waiting for somebody to mispronounce a word and be so confident that they're saying it the correct way. Like, I am looking for the laugh. I go through my day looking for a laugh. Something is always funny. I'm looking for a moment where I can insert lyrics to a song that I know. I'm looking for a moment in the day where I can insert lines from a movie that I know that's funny. And it just kind of helps me. It helps me just move through my day, and helps to maintain that base level of joy. Even in the inconvenient moments throughout your day, there's always a way to spin it and shift it to where you can make it something joyous. You can make it something funny to help you to maintain your baseline of joy and gratitude. The third way of increasing your magnetism is to let go of outcomes. I know. Easier said than done, because listen, if there's one thing about this Capricorn sun is I want to control how everything goes, you know? But the reality is we can only control so much. And so if you are going for a job interview, or if you are anticipating a conversation with your special person, or if you are, I don't know, if you have to go to the DMV and you're just trying to get in and get out, you know, you set the intention, you feel grateful for the chance that you got to go to the DMV, and you just hope that, you know, you hope and believe I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna get out, but you can't over obsess about it. You don't over obsess about the outcomes, because that's energy and time that you could be putting into feeling good. When you are so focused on the outcome of whatever you're trying to manifest, it's like you give off the vibration of neediness. You give off the vibration of not having the thing that you say that you believe you have, which contradicts you being able to call it into your experience. By letting go of the outcome, you detach from it, because you are in full confidence, in full faith that whatever it is that you're desiring is going to come to pass, is happening. Like, not in the future sense, but is in the current sense. It's happening right now, whether I see it or not, whether I have evidence in my 3D reality of it or not. It's happening right now. We don't get caught up in the what ifs of the world. We just put our intention out, we take proper action, and then we go about it and believe that what it is that we are putting out, we'll receive it. If we don't receive it, then we exercise patience for whenever we do, because we still believe that we're going to receive it. Hallelujah! I know you felt it in your shanana. I know you felt it. The fourth way of increasing your magnetism is to embody the attitude of it's already mine. Whatever it is. If you, for instance, for me, for Mardi Gras, I already knew, like I said, I was going to have a great Mardi Gras. I didn't care if the weather was rain, sleet, snow, shine. I knew, okay, as we were preparing for Mardi Gras, and they were saying that, oh, it's gonna be high winds, I kept on telling all of my friends and saying to myself, I was like, the weather is always changing in New Orleans, and it's gonna change in our favor. Even if it starts off cloudy, it's gonna end up being sunny. Even if it starts off cold, it's gonna warm up as the day progresses. I kept on rehearsing and reminding myself that there's no way that it's not gonna go how I want it to go. I just kept on reinforcing the idea in alignment that I'm gonna have the best Mardi Gras ever. And so anytime any sort of opposition came up, I was just like, that's not gonna happen. Not that, I believe you just have to be sold out on being delusional, but once you get sold out on the belief, it's easy to embody the belief. And so you go through your day with the expectation and with the underlying feeling and vibration that everything is gonna work out the way that you want it to work out. Number 5 is engaging with your environment. Magnetic people are present. They're smiling, they're laughing, they're engaging, they're making eye contact, they're doing all of the things, fully embodying their magnetism. So back to what I was saying about catching the coconuts at Zulu. I had a whistle, right? And I thought that the whistle was gonna be the thing to help me stand out from everybody. But one of my best features, and I credit that to my mother and father, one of my best features about me is my smile. And so as the floats were passing and it seemed like the whistle wasn't working, I just said, you know what? I'm just spit this whistle out and I'm gonna just wave my hands and smile. And I was focused on catching eye contact with somebody. I said, and when they see this damn smile, they are going to give me a coconut. And that's exactly what happened. And so when you are out and about, sometimes it's the smile that you give to people that turns their frown upside down. Sometimes it's their smile that makes them say, oh wait, it's something about her, or it's something about him, you know, that is the thing that draws them in. So show those 32, show those 14 if you only got 14. This is how you maintain being in the flow. This is how you maintain the flow of energy to get you what it is that you are desiring, okay? Now, before I go, I want to give you a couple of things that can sometimes block your magnetism and block your manifestations. You don't want to fill yourself up with low vibrational energy, self-doubt. You don't even want to be around those kinds of people. Let me tell you something. One of the reasons I think I was able to also manifest those coconuts and I was able to manifest that plate of crawfish was because I had the right people around me. Let me tell you something. My friend Monique was my rider this Mardi Gras season. My friend Lauren was my rider, even with a baby. She was my rider this Mardi Gras season. And so when you have the right people around you that are also emitting that fun, happy, high vibrational frequency, collectively you guys are doing it together. You know, you are magnetizing the coconuts into your life for a lack of a better example, but you are magnetizing what it is into your life. So sometimes you have to do an inventory, not just of yourself, but of the people that you have around you. Are they killing your magnetism? You know what I mean? Are they the reason that maybe you might be repelling what you want more than receiving what you want? Because you don't want people around you that are going to speak negativity into you, or speak fear, or speak self-doubt into what you're trying to do. You need to have people that are like-minded, on the same accord as you, one band, one sound, you know? And so you want to just remove any of those negative ways of thinking. Why is this happening to me? Or nothing good ever happens to me. Or why are they getting coconuts and I'm not getting coconuts? Or why? You don't even need to be worrying about why other people have what they have or whatever. They're on their journey and you're on your journey. Comparison is the thief of joy. And so don't look to your left. Don't look to your right. Just focus on your own journey and be grateful and present for where you are. So here are some actionable steps for you to become more magnetic. The first one, start your day off with an abundance mindset. Before you check your phone, before you do anything, you want to affirm, today everything flows to me effortlessly. Today I want to see how good it can get. Today is going to be an amazing day. Thank you for this day. I'm so excited for it. Anything simple, it doesn't even, you don't have to think too deeply into it, dude. Just affirm something great about today. Number 2, make feeling good a priority. Sometimes I go through the day and even my regular routine seems so mundane and I have to switch it up. And so I might create a new playlist of music that makes me feel great. Or I might go watch a movie that makes me feel good. Or I might phone a friend, you know, whatever it is that you need in your day to make you feel great, go and do it. Sometimes you want to go and just sit at the bar and eat lunch by yourself or have a cocktail or whatever it is, whatever your thing is, just go and do whatever makes you feel good. Healthy shit though. Number 3, expect magic to happen. Expect the best outcome in every situation. We don't just want to hope for good things. We want to assume that great things are always happening for us and to us because we're worthy of great things happening to us. And number 4, let go and trust. You have to just go through life, you know, understanding that you can't control everything. And so we trust that whatever is happening is for our best and our highest good, and that's what we're gonna go through life believing. Thank you guys so much for watching our first Manifestation Monday video. I hope to have way more coming to you. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know your favorite part of the video, or if there's anything that you would like for me to make a video on. I'd be so happy to do that. If you don't already, pick up your journals from Amazon. This is my on paper Where Thoughts Become Things journal. It is going to help you to get those thoughts in order and make those manifestations become reality. You can pick up a paperback or a hardback on Amazon. I'll have the link in the description of the video. Your energy is your currency. Your energy is much more important than money. Your energy is much more important than things. And so if there's anything that you need to be working on, it's getting your energy in check. Go for it, be great. Always remember what you're seeking is seeking you to, and happy manifestation Mondays!